Hey everybody, it's New Moon, and yeah, I cleaned up my place today. Well, as clean as I could get it anywhere, and I'm still leaving the blinds closed because I've got something special planned. Um, so basically, yeah, the same taunting and harassment is still going on. I feel ashamed that I'm even talking about it because at this point it's really, really stupid, and I'll tell you why it's stupid. Once again, I'm going through this situation where people are bullying me. They're pretending to be happy about it when really it's destroying them. My thing is this: what kind of happy bully can't sleep? Listen, I get tortured by directed energy weaponry every day. I get, harassed and gang stalked like all fucking day. Doesn't matter whether I'm at home or not. I get it all day. Okay? I get people being derogatory against me in the street. I've got people hating me. And yet, every single time I go to sleep, I sleep well. Because the thing is, as somebody with like psychological injuries due to the trauma that she suffered, because you know how mental illness plays out. With mentally ill people, they cannot properly function without being completely honest about what's going on with them. They need to get it out of themselves so they can heal. That's how mental illness works, especially if you're like me and you've got borderline personality disorder. The more you lie to yourself and everyone around you, the more it consumes you. It destroys you. So I'm putting this together. These people are mentally ill. These people are basically lying to themselves and other people about what they're doing and why. And on top of that, the only type of people that would still stick around, knowing that I was telling the truth, are people either just as bad as they are or even worse than they are. You had one little shit stirrer over here yesterday, a male, basically talking about, oh, you're just going to let her win. Win what? It's always the people that don't stick around that want to make things worse for the people that are involved in this. It's always the one who are not here most of the time that want to make things worse for the people that are against me. That's exactly what I'm talking about. When you're mentally ill, you need to get it out of you, otherwise it consumes you, it destroys you. You can't sleep. So my thing is, if everybody is so happy coming after me and making me upset or making me scream and cry or making me do all these things, if you're that happy, like emotionally torturing me, then why can't you sleep? I go through literal emotional and physical torture every day. When I tell you I am out here sleeping like a fucking baby. This is exactly what I'm saying. Like you wanna come after me, hurt your own feelings in the process, and act like you enjoy it. You're not fooling anybody. You're not fooling anybody. It's destroying you. It's destroying you. It's destroying these people. Look at me and look at them. Skin glowing. Like, seriously. My skin is glowing. I'm literally fucking... Even though I'm sick as a parrot because of what these people have been doing to me, I look healthier than the gang stalkers do. I always look healthier and look better than they do. Because I don't have to lie about what's happening to me. I don't have to. Because everybody thinks I'm crazy anyway. So why do I have to lie? And I'm sleeping. And let's not forget that little fact. But yeah, I don't like talking about this stuff, but once again, I have to kind of get it out of me. If you like watching my videos, then that's fine. But if you don't want to keep watching me rant about fucking neighbours and shit, then you don't have to. It's fine. I just have to get it out of me. Well, I have to get it out of me in the first place because that's the way that I heal. And then on top of that, me doing it publicly means that I'm not just sharing myself with the very worst people in it. Like, I'm not just sharing myself with the perps. I'm sharing myself with the world, which means there are good people out there who do, not just people who believe me, but also people who are good that have the opportunity to come across this and basically realize that either they're not alone or they can show sympathy or something like that. It allows me to come into contact with actual good people by speaking publicly like this. That's the last time I'm going to say it for a few months, but but that's basically what I do. I mean, with me, it's just like, yeah, I get annoyed and aggravated every day, but I'm still sleeping really, really well. So it's like, for me, I'm not happy being gang stalked every day. I'm not happy being tortured. Nobody's happy being tortured. But at the end of the day, what does it say when somebody that you're bullying and that you're trying to make feel small is sleeping better than you? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm sleeping better than you. If I'm lying and you're telling the truth, it would show in your behavior and it would show in the way that you live your life. A winner doesn't have to say they're a winner. Doesn't need to be said. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, like it's not my first rodeo. I mean, once again, you've got gang stalkers, trying to torture you and claiming it they're enjoying it when really they're just chewed up by their shame and it's eating away at them inside, and they have to use their aggressiveness or, in my case, sometimes they can use being carefree and reckless, or they can overanalyze shit in a bid to kind of deflect from how fucking scared that they actually are because they've landed themselves in a situation out of their own ego and now they don't know how to get out of it. Now they don't know how to get out of it. When, with regards to me, I'm not even entertaining that this shit is going to stop. I'm not even entertaining it anymore. I've accepted it. That's another thing that helps me sleep. I accept that it's not going to stop. I accept that this is going to continue happening until I die. I accept that they've murdered me, essentially. I accept that gang stalking has, in effect, murdered me. Because they're not going to stop. But what I can say is that where my emotions go as they're killing me, that's important. And I decided a long time ago that I was going to put my emotions towards other people like me so that they won't have to suffer for future generations. They won't have to suffer for any of this bullshit, so that nothing like this happens to anybody again. That's what I'm putting my soul towards. That's what I'm putting my soul towards. And is it easy? No. No. I'm fucking anxious every day. I'm fucking not scared. Not scared, that's not the right word. I'm not scared, actually, which I find surprising. But I am angry every day. I'm angry every day of my life. Even without this shit happening to me, I'm angry every single fucking day of my life. Because of the abuse that I've been through, it still plays on my mind, so... And then on top of that, with the borderline personality disorder, that just makes every fucking emotion magnified by about 1,000. Yeah. Yeah, it's not easy. But, if I make a conscious decision as to what I do with the life that I still have, then it doesn't... I've made a conscious decision that I'm going to tell the truth about gang stalking. And that my soul is going to go towards the truth being exposed and T.I.'s getting justice. So it doesn't matter whether they torture me to death or not. Doesn't matter. Now, I wanted to say that nothing matters. When I was laid up in pain and unable to walk, I wanted to say, oh, nothing matters really. But no, I was wrong. Those things do matter. You can die a number of ways, be murdered in a number of ways, but what matters is what you feel is important, and that you live your life towards that. That's the only thing that matters. It doesn't matter what they fucking do to you. Doesn't matter. And the thing is, the gang stalkers want it to matter. They want it to matter that you're going to be homeless. They want it to matter that you're going to fucking, what's it called? That you're going to be sectioned and stuff like that. They want shit like this to matter because they know they know that we're human, and they know that humans don't like pain. But sometimes pain is necessary in order for us to grow, because sometimes hard times make good people. Sometimes hard times make fucking cunts as well. I mean, case in point. Hard times, I don't know if hard times make good people, but they certainly reveal the essence of who a person is. And with me, again, if I've made the decision that I'm going to tell the truth no matter what, and I'm going to be my authentic self, then again, it doesn't really matter. My death doesn't matter, does it? That's why I can still sleep. That's why, even though I go through anxiety every day, and even though I'm being taunted and, you know, I've got people trying to make me feel like shit every day, I can still sleep. And the only time when I'm not sleeping is when I'm working on something that I'm really excited about. Or watching something that makes me laugh. That's the only time. Because I already made up my mind that I was going to live my life authentically. Love is the only reason I'm still here. It's literally the only reason I'm still here. Love is the only reason I'm still in this flat. It is the only reason I'm still here. Love's the only reason why I fucking do anything. Like why I have the will to do anything with my life is because of love. And I thought that made me weak, but I'm not so sure anymore. If people can do what they like with me, but as soon as I see somebody who's treated unfairly or made to feel like shit, like I swoop right in like a fucking bald eagle. Maybe love isn't such a bad thing to die for. Maybe it isn't such a bad thing to live for either. I mean, shit. And there are people who don't care about me as much as I care about them, and there are people that care about me and I don't care about them in the same way, and you know, as long as you pay it forward. I mean, hey, as long as you pay it forward, I mean, you know, paying it back is great, but paying it forward, it means that you do something wonderful in the world. And what could be better than that? What could be better than that? You pay that shit forward, what can be better? You pay that shit forward, you pay love forward, you're spreading it around the fucking world. You pay it back, fine. The person gets, you know, good things out of life, and that's wonderful. But like, you pay that kindness forward, you spread it everywhere. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what's on my mind for the new moon, man. Love. That's what's on my mind. So, yeah. I mean, I had to get the whole taunting thing off my chest. I've still got like, I'm still holding anxiety, like, if you can see it, hold on. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me show you the other side. So where I hold tension, when I get taunted and stuff every day, I hold it here. That's like near where my kidneys are, if that's not where my kidneys are. Because when you're kept angry all the time, it fucks with your adrenal glands. It's not just your heart thing, it's also your kidneys. But again, a happy bully can sleep. These people are bullying me. People are fucking lying about me, trying to get everyone hating me. They can't fucking sleep. And as for this argument that when people perp you, they're doing it for their families or they're doing it for the people they love, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. They're not thinking about what would happen to their loved ones if they didn't join this gang stalking thing. They're thinking about what would happen to them if something happened to the people they love, which is not the same. And if you want to get into this situation right here, I'm dealing with a family who got into this because, you know, they're going to try all kinds of things to justify it to themselves. It's about family. I'm scared for my family. Let me tell you something, right? You don't even know yourselves, number one. And it's not, they're not the only fucking mothers that have done shit like this. There are other mothers who have done shit like this and tried to justify it by saying, I'm doing it for my kids. First of all, you don't even know yourself. You don't know yourself. That's A. B, when you pop them kids out the womb, they were strangers to you. And the younger they are, the more they're strangers to you. You don't know anything about them. The fuck? No. Don't act like you're thinking about them because you don't know them yet. I mean, I don't know them. I'm an outsider looking in. I ain't had no kids. But when you give birth to a child, that child's a stranger to you. You don't know them, especially if you don't know yourself. You don't know them. Why are you going to do shit like this? You're going to kill for somebody you don't know? Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. You're going to kill for somebody you don't know. That don't even make no fucking sense. You're going to sacrifice your soul for somebody that you love, but you ain't going to sacrifice your body. That don't even make sense. It don't even make sense, man. You're going to perp. Do you know how much worse it is being a perp than it is to be a TI? And you're talking about sacrifice. Stop. Just stop. Oh my God. These motherfuckers kill me. When the gang stalking isn't doing it for them. But anyway. These people kill me, man. Like, oh, I'm doing it for family. No, you ain't. You're doing it for you. You're doing it for your ego. And you know how I know that? Because if you wanted to do it for your children, you would have said no. You would have said no. Because then you could be tortured, but you don't have to tell lie after lie, and you don't have to train children into following the same life as you. Because perps are stuck in that unique hell between being tortured just as much as TIs are and potentially being hated by good people and being surrounded by people who are just as bad as they are, if not worse. And on top of that, if they have any faults or failings or any addictions or anything like that, those are being fed. So there's a very unique hell that perps are in. The good stuff is only reserved for the people at the higher tiers. It's not reserved for some dickhead who tries to act like their fucking class ennobles them. So don't act like you're doing this for your family. Don't act like you're doing this for noble reasons. You're not. You don't even know the people you're saying you're doing this for. You don't even know them. And by the way, again, like I said, what kind of happy bully can't sleep? What kind of person who does something right for the right reasons can't fucking sleep? It takes literal torture for me not to be able to sleep. Literal torture, and even then it doesn't always work. Even then it don't always work, because I know who I am. And I'm definitely not going to bring any kids into the world that I know is going to go through this shit. What kind of fucking mother would I be if I did that? But I still got to get all these emotions out of me because I've got shit to do today. Got shit to do later on, and I'm looking forward to it. But I just got to make sure that I just take a rest before I do it, or like try to give myself some peace and quiet, because they're not going to give me that. They're still in fucking denial, so this will go on for a while. Oh, anyway, I love you guys. Take care. Bye bye.